Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Farmer Plays Lord of the Rings Online. And today we're continuing our quest to finish Volume 1. This is Book 11, Chapter 5, Eastward Passage.
What do you need?
I had hoped we would learn something of Narquil that might aid us in finding it before the Angmarim. Let's get a little bigger. And there we go. Before the Angmarim, but that hope, like so many others, has been dashed. We have been delayed by Mordrambor and must follow Amarthiel's forces eastward, where I had hoped to stay before them. Where I had hoped to stay before them. No matter, there are many tall hills between here and the wilderness of the Trollshaws. If we must follow, we will do so knowing what to expect. You should leave Evendim, heading east and pass through the fields of Fornost. A short distance northeast of Thesselbrid stands the great hill of Amun-Reith. Stand at its peak and look eastward. If you see the Angmarim ahead of you, continue to Amun-Sul, which is called Weathertop by many in the Lowlands, and do the same. Look eastward from its summit. I am worried that the Angmarim may attack villages along the way. By scouting their position from the heights, you will be able to learn from their progress and follow them wherever they are headed. Okay, so the first place we need to go to is the North Downs. And oh, it's this one. I see. So if I go into my skills and go and muster in Esteldine, which is in the North Downs, it's right here. I will probably have like a writing thingy over here. Right, you're not with swift travel, are you?
What do you need?
No, you are not within the North Downs. So, well, the power of the edit will come strong in here. Alright, we are here. Let's jump on the mount. Continue a little further. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to go down. Probably a good idea to be here on the top and look east. That's east. If this is north, then that's east. Far to east, a cloud of dusk marks the passage of the Angmarim. Right, that means Weathertop is next. We can do that. Muster in Ostguruth. We can do that as well. Ostguruth would be here in the Lowlands, and we want to go on Weathertop. That's right here. Going to the Forsaken Inn, I do not think that's worth my time because I have to slow ride there anyway. Don't think fast travel is available to Thesselbridge. The last bridge, no, not really. So, running it is. I'm gonna take the oars away, else I'm going to stop for them, which is not what I want. Alright. So in case people aren't sure, the best way to get up on Weathertop, or the only way I know, which is the best way, obviously, is right here. There's this cracked stone, there's a camp down here kind of. This is the easiest way up, or the only one I know of anyway. And if there's only one, that's the best one, obviously. So we'll just go up here, and I want to do like a quick note from the author, which is me, of this, is that I'm recording this in August. My last video I made was in June, and the one before that I recorded was in April. Now there are reasons for this. Most of them are farming, because I'm a real life farmer and life just took over. Also, I'm in a long distance relationship and my girlfriend came here in June and we spent the summer together, and now she has left to continue her school, and so I have more time to keep working. Also, I wanna put kind of caveat with that the last episode I did was probably my worst. I was so tired and I did it out of... Well, I didn't do it for the reasons why I'm doing this, which is enjoyment. It was like, oh, I wanna like tick the box. I want to like I wanted to do keep going with the adventure as we look here eastwards over the lone lands. And I was very tired. I was disconnected from the story. I hadn't played the game in 1.5 months or something, at least a month. Where am I going? I'm going here. I can just muster in Ostgoroth again. And so I just want to apologize for it, because that's not why I am doing this. I'm doing this for my own enjoyment, and hopefully by doing that you can enjoy it too. And so I believe I was quite out of it, and yeah, not why I'm doing this. Oh, swift travel for once, that's awesome. Okay. And so I just want to apologize for that, and yeah, from that we can just keep going, or at least I'm going to keep going, keep doing this work, in quotes, and hopefully when I do my last video in this series I won't say the word you know, these things. I've realized it, and it's something that I have to train myself into not holding the words and all that. Yeah, but that's something I have to just put in my head and hope that he will, you know, because it's me and him in here, you know, my brain and then there's me, kind of. And I just have to try and think about it, and he will implement it. That's kind of how I work. Okay, so let's continue. Book 11, Chapter 5, Eastward Passage. You are seeking the Angmarim that passed this way not long ago. I saw them coming from a great distance and managed to hide myself before they arrived. I feared I would be found, for the head of their number marched a man of great evil, a black Númenórean, if I do not miss my guess. It seemed to me that he stared right at my hiding place, but at just the moment he was interrupted by some thought that caused him to turn and gaze off into the distance to the west. I know not what it was, but he shortly resumed his march and the company passed into the east, probably when we were on Weathertop. That's kind of, I think, what they're going for here. Your face tells me that you have had dealings with this man, and the memory is full of sorrow. From what I overheard, it seemed their course lay to the south among the cheerless land of Tal Bruinen. My sister Candeleth has a camp in Tal Bruinen. To reach it, follow the road east of here until you are nearly within sight of the Bruinen, or you will come to a dirt path that winds southward with the Bruinen on your left, and a tall rock surface on your right. Stay on the path even as it crosses streams and winds through the underbrush. You will surely come across one of Candeleth's scouts who can guide you to our camp. Tell Candeleth that the Angmarims that have come to the lands of her walls, tell her as well to be wary. I fear to think that what errand could have brought this black Númenórean so near to Imladris. Right. So this is kind of exactly what I'm talking about. The sorrow that he mentions Yes, some guy died, but that was 3 months ago and I don't remember his name. So that's kind of the disconnect I'm having at the moment. I'm hoping as I dive in again that won't be an issue. Right, okay, so do I have a travel down there? I have some. No, I don't know. But something closer? Not really. I mean, this is a little bit closer. Oh. Right. Okay. We can go here. It's a little bit closer. It's worth 25 silvers. Well, we don't need to go all the way up there. We can run back. Down the hill. Do we need dwarf iron? Don't think so, but I'm taking it anyway. That's one of her scouts, I would assume. I mean, this was way easier to find than you described, but yeah, let's keep going. Do I need to go down? No, doesn't look like it. I mean, it's hard to not take it. It's just hard. There was another one. Yeah. Let's get the stable master and find his sister. Elder here. Oh, it was her sister. My bad. The names don't really tell me the gender, so... And if I'm not looking for it... Oh, can't see the character. Yeah, I won't notice. Okay, so her sister. My apologies. You bring warning from my sister that the Angmarim have come to Tal Bruinen. Her warning is welcome, but my scouts have already encountered the enemy. Do you know why they have come to this place? Can you tell me what brings them to these woods, so far from their evil homeland? I can. Your story fills me with concern, Edith. Tal Bruinen is a dark and wooded land, and this ring, for which Amarthiel seeks, could be anywhere. If the Angmarim have some guidance to its location, that we do not. I can see a little chance that we will find it first. My scouts tell me that the Angmarim seem particularly interested in the small ruins that dot the landscape of Tal Bruinen. If we could journey to some of these ruins and defeat the searching Angmarim, I will contemplate upon possible places where a ring such as Narquil could have been lost. I fear this errand may be hopeless, Edith, but perhaps Narquil is, if it is within these wooded lands, at all will evade the Angmarim as well. Right. Now, if I saw correctly, this is a fellowship quest, not something I need to worry about, but if you're doing this at level 50, might I suggest a group of friends. If you're a warden and you're skillful, then you don't need to worry too much about it. And I'm well, glad you're having fun. Yeah, that's something that I would suggest. Also, it's fun to do this with friends. I would love to be doing this with friends. Well, maybe not the recording part, but playing through it would be great. Even though I am kind of one of those people that play MMOs as a solo game. It's up here somehow, somewhere. Probably. So we didn't need to jump down here. Well, there's a scout here and a searcher. One scout and one searcher. Is there no one else? No. Let's just go up here. I mean, there must be ruins on the top of the hill. That's kind of a must, isn't there? Oh. There's some here. Oh, one more. Oh. No more. No more. Looks like we can continue this way. Looks like I was wrong. That happens sometimes. I'm just thinking, is there something there? No. And jumping down there is a bad idea. What does the map say? Is this the music? This is a thick forest. And well, I found something really cool, but it's not what I am after. Is this... yeah, I'm gonna fall down here. What does the map say again? Not too sure. I am not too sure. Well, that bridge seems to be very likely that something is on the other side. I think going down is going to make it really difficult to get up again. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to go down there. Oh. Wood trolls. No, that's probably not it. Yeah, I'm much too far. Let's just go to the circle down here. I think that's our best bet to find some numbers. Does that mean that I want to go there? Okay, there are ruins there. Can I go down here without breaking every bone in my body? Just some, but I can go down here. Right. Can I go over? I can. Oh, there's someone here. What are Garotons doing here? I can't attack you? Oh, I'm mounted. But not really what I wanted. This is the circle. Can I get up there somewhere, or...? Check the corpse, but... there's a door. Probably not what I need. Well, I guess we're mounting up again and going back. Just back to this big old place because they must have respawned by now. I have returned to the big circle where I had some success before. Do the scout, searcher, and I'm having lag. That's what I needed. And there's no more here. One more scout. Where was it? Up there, I think. There we go, finally. Let's go back. Oh. No. Ooh. That was close. You have done your part, but I must confess that my list of possible hiding places for the ring narwhal is very short. I will tell you of them and let you judge for yourself if they seem to be reasonable to you. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yes, we will continue in another episode. Until then, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you again. Bye bye.